Hi lovely people, it's Rachel and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are a new viewer. This is the What's New Wednesday video for Wednesday the 25th of July, and as you can see I have quite a few things to show you, including some things that are a bit possibly unseasonal. Bear with me on that one. So without further ado, let us jump straight in. If you haven't already, grab a brew because you're probably going to need one. And I'm going to start with these because these are the quickest things to talk about. So last month, no not last month, 2 weeks ago in fact, just over 2 weeks ago, I released the EllieBeth Designs Sticker 8 binder, which you can purchase in my shop. You can get the option of having a name decal if you want to, extra dividers, and it comes with a set of 6 dividers and the transparent labels for the dividers. And every sheet now in my shop is A5 sized or being transitioned to that, so if you want to pick up a bargain, have a look in the rainbow section. 25% off the old format sheets. And as part of that, obviously we have the labels for the dividers, and I included in them the months of the year. And so when I was talking with my supplier who makes the dividers for me, the very lovely Lisa over at My Pretty Week, I said, can I have a set of 12 dividers, but I want them to be rainbow coloured and something a little bit more pastel and subtle, so that if you want to divide up your kits by month, you can do that. So these will be going into the shop as well on Wednesday. So there we go. So that is the set of dividers, and they are so lovely. They're actually super thin, laminated. They're really durable, single-sided, punched, ready to go in your binder, and just absolutely gorgeous. And of course they have sticker 8 across all of them, like the ordinary ones do that ship with the divider. Oh, you can see I've already been sorting out some things ready in here. Oh, those were some customs that I made for me. That is something I'm going to do. I am going to offer up some custom colourways and things as an option, but just bear with me because whilst I've been getting the initial binders out, because oh my goodness me, you guys are absolutely in love with these things, I did take down the custom options for a little while. So first new release, set of 12 dividers, really great quality, A5, beautiful, beautiful pastel rainbow, perfect to go in your binder. Okay, next 2 new releases. Last time I said I was sure that I had done Penguin Joe washing his dog, and I had done, I'd just forgotten about it. So there we go, so we have Penguin Joe giving his dog a bath, all coloured in rainbow colours so that you can pick out whichever one goes best with your week. And I also had a request for some scale stickers, so we have Penguin Joe weighing himself and seeing he's actually quite happy, so I'm hoping that that is, you know, it's a good result. There was a sad penguin and I was like, no, we shouldn't be, don't be sad about your weight, just, you know, if it's not what you want it to be, line under, move on. So there we go, so there is Penguin Joe, 2 new releases, and those are the only rainbow releases I've got this week. And now I have something which I hope you're going to forgive me for. It's some Christmas releases, because there is a little phenomenon known as Christmas in July, and I can't really say much more at this point other than keep an eye out on my social media for some news about something happening this week to do with Christmas in July. Okay, so you're going to want to keep an eye out to make sure that you don't miss out on it. But what we have first of all is the Penguin Joe Christmas countdown, and it starts at 5 months to go. And I also added in some little decorative fairy light stickers as well. I just think they are just absolutely super cute. So cute. I love the one of him holding the fairy lights. It's just fabulous. So sweet. These were very, very popular last year, and as usual you've got your strip of washi down the side as well. Christmas washi of course, because it's Christmas. So that is the first of the Christmas releases. There will be more coming after these. Next up we have the Christmas bucket list. So with this you have got lots and lots of different activities to do with Christmas in the run up to Christmas, preparations and things and celebrating. And I also included a little countdown and Christmas baubles, or you might want to use these to actually plan out your list somewhere else in your planner and just use those to list the things that you want to do. Because, you know, not everyone's necessarily going to do everything. So there we go, so that is the Christmas bucket list. Then we have the elf mischief sets. So if you have an elf that comes to visit, you can pick up this first sheet, which has got lots of different quotes on and bits about elf arrives and leaves, and then some little half boxes as well. If you wanted to have enough of those half boxes to plan out every single activity that your elf is going to get up to, then you can pick up a second sheet which has got them on. And I did also add in some of these, so if you just wanted to get this one, you could do. Now I've just noticed this says Christmas countdown. This is clearly not a Christmas countdown, so that will be, you know, don't be confused. I'm obviously confused, but never mind. So those are available as separate sheets. Those are 2 sheets. The Christmas bucket list is 1 item and the Christmas countdown is 1 as well. So those are our first Christmas things. And I am so sorry for saying the C word in July. What are you going to do? Now, I now have 2 new collections to share with you. I'm just going to grab a mouthful of my tea, which is blueberry and blackberry, I think, today. Blueberry and something, anyway. It's a Twinings one, it's very nice. So, 2 new collections. One is called, oh, I've done it again on that sheet. How annoying is that? How stupid am I? Oh my word. Look, this one's called School Days. I've left Fairy Tale on the Penguin Joes. Oh, drat. I've printed those as well. Never mind. I'm sure you will forgive me if the name of the sheet isn't quite perfect. It's obviously been one of those weeks. So, well, fortnights. So I have Fairy Tale and School Days. Now, obviously, in the UK, for those of you who don't know, the children have just finished school and I'm already doing the back to school stuff. But in all honesty, I'm already planning for September and I'm really looking forward to using this in September. The Fairy Tale, although it has got a bit of an autumnal feel, could be any time. So let's have a look through School Days first of all. All the new format collection sheets, so these are all A5 sheets, strip of washi down the side, ready for you to peel it off, use it and then punch the sheet to go in your binder. And first up we have the little sheet of Penguin Joes. And there we go, Penguin Joe doing everything. A penguin for every occasion, I think I call this sheet. Love it, absolutely love it. Then we have the decorative stickers, so you have absolutely loads on here. I've got my camera zoomed in where I normally do and the sheet won't actually quite fully fit, but I think we'll live with that because I want you to see everything as clearly as possible. So really beautiful artwork. I love the apples with the gold on. They are just fabulous. And I had to put the crystal on top of the pen because, you know, crystal top pens. Who doesn't want one of those? And lots of bows and hearts and things. So it is back to school, but you know, it's not primary colours back to school. It is a little bit more glam, shall we say. And I just think that's really, really lovely. Then we have the basics kit. This is the core. Then we have the core sheet, which is quite appropriate given there's apples on it. So this is kind of everything that you need to set up a week. So you have full quote box there, you've got some different appointment labels and stickers, one of the half box asterisk lists, which I absolutely adore using, big weekend sort of faux stamped effect, and your checklist and some icons, a few generic headers, and this is 2 strips of washi. I had a little question about that last time. It is 2, so you can either use it as 1 depending on your planner size, or you can use it as the 2 as it's designed for. The other thing I realised when I did my plan with me the other week, which if I remember to, I'll link up here. I was saying that I needed to have 7 of the half boxes with the asterisk lists because I use these for my gratitude. I do have 7 because there's 1 on the core sheet. Silly me. So, whilst I've got it in my hand, let's have a look at the half boxes. So these are a mix of plain and patterned. Really, really pretty. And because it's quite busy patterns in the background, I kept the plain ones literally just plain. And then you've got your list boxes as well. Perfect for a top 3 list. You might want to use those to list your meals each day, breakfast, lunch and dinner. Or breakfast, dinner and tea, breakfast, lunch and tea, whatever you want to call it. So those are there. Then you have your full and half boxes. So you've got some with overlays, so you could use those to make checklists. And you've got the half boxes down the bottom too. The very wonderfully named day-to-day labels. I asked on my Facebook group what we were going to call these, and day-to-day labels was what we came up with. So again, you've got a different mixture of different icons there, and these are just slightly under 1.5 inches, so they actually fit really nicely in other planners like plum paper, and anything really, to be very honest with you, unless you've obviously got columns wider than 1.5 inches. Whatever they are. Narrower, that's the word I wanted. Seriously, you can tell it's Monday morning today, can't you? Then we have a make a list page. So this has got 2 of your Monday to Sunday checklists, lists, meal plan, whatever you want to do. These headers do fit across the top here, so you could use them for your menu, your work schedule, things that you need to do, fitness. And then you've got your other checklists too, 3 ombre checklists and lots of headers, and of course your washi. Then the day covers, and these have been really popular so far on the Alice in Wonderland themed one and the camping themed one. So you have an extra weekend banner, and it's the pretty one. 2 sets of date covers, then 2 sets of script words for the days, and a full month's worth of numbers, so you can mix and match to your heart's content. The mixed event labels, and I think this is probably my most functional sheet. I've used this loads in the past couple of weeks. So you have lots of plain ones, and that's quite deliberate, so you can mix and match in with other kits, leftovers you might have. And then you have some lovely pattern ones, and then the scallops down the bottom. And the washies, this is kind of the final one for the weeklies really. So you have your washi pack with, if I turn it around you can get a good look at that. Had to bring a little bit of glitter in there. And I really love this heart with the leaves in the background, it's just so pretty. Okay, so those are kind of the sheets designed for the weekly view, or daily, or you know, however you're using that. Next up I have the monthly kit and the notes page. So moving on, these are for September or October, or you could always of course use these anytime and just write the words in, or with a white pen, or any alpha stickers you might have. So this is the monthly skeleton. It has a different strip of washi because don't want to just give you all the same. You've got your date covers at the top, you have your monthly headers, and that will fit in here and match up to the pattern, which hopefully isn't blowing out too much on camera. It is quite dark and it is quite subtle, but it's super pretty. It kind of has a pinky rosy gold effect, absolutely gorgeous. Then you have your day headers, so you can choose to have Monday to Sunday or Sunday to Saturday week. Some event labels, which are the same size as the ones on the extra sheet, which is where I actually use these 2 sheets together. And then you've got holiday, bill due and day off. Then we have the monthly extra page, which has got your sidebar list, 2 strips of wider washi with trim lines for the Erin Condren, and for individual monthly boxes, and then you've got paydays, ordered from EllieBeth, and what's new Wednesdays. Still not seen anybody get all 3 on one page, can't wait to see it, or on one day I should say, and so that is there. Then your notes pages. Notes page 1 has got lots of little suggestions for habit tracking or things that you might want to do. Come on, we actually focus here. Trying to tell with the lights. Okay, there we go. And then it also has the notes header bar, your currently list, and a big checklist as well. And the idea of adding in those little habit prompts was that you have got some habit trackers on the second page of the notes options. And so on here you have 4 habit trackers, 3 strips of washi, 2 more checklists, and some checklist boxes, I should say. Well, actually they're not got checklists on, but you could use them as checklists. You might just want to use them as notes boxes or journal spots or memory keeping or whatever. And then you've got your star checklist down the side as well. So that is the school days collection. I really love how this has come out. Pink and green are just a winning combination in my book. I've always enjoyed things that have got pink and green together. Actually, the shawl that I'm knitting at the moment, which is the Impressionists Mystery Knit-Along, although it has now finished as a Mystery Knit-Along, has got lots of pink and green in, so there you go. That's obviously channeling the shawl. Okay, next collection and final new release is the Fairy Tale collection. So this has got such pretty colours. It's very reminiscent of, I think it was the 2016 Colours of the Year, which were this kind of blue through into rose goldy, peachy kind of colours. I can't remember the correct names for them, sorry. Anyway, hopefully you know what I mean. That's going to really bug me now, I'm going to have to look it up after. Anyway, that's what this is, and your penguins are there ready for every occasion. I think my favourite penguin is probably the little making a list one. So cute. Apologies if you can hear traffic outside, it is bin day and it seems the rubbish lorry is here. Well, the lorry for collecting the rubbish. I don't imagine it's a rubbish lorry, I imagine it's quite a good one. Anyhow, right, so decorative page for Fairy Tale, and this is definitely one that makes me think of my daughter Eleanor because she always has her nose in a book. So this could also function as a back to school kit if you wanted, or back to college, study, university, if you wanted something that wasn't quite so, perhaps so primary or high school, you could go for this too. And it also has those beautiful autumn leaves, so it works well for just as an autumn kit too, and I think it's just really pretty, and of course it has butterflies in, so it gets my vote. And our quote for this one is from Hans Christian Andersen, the master of the fairy tale, and he said, "The most wonderful fairy tale is life itself," and I just think that is such a lovely thing to think about. So your colours in this are sort of the pale periwinkle blues, bit of dusty blues, and then these deeper autumnal reds, and I'm not even sure, sort of a reddy brown, rusty browns. They're just really pretty. Your quote boxes and full boxes are here, and we have a castle in the clouds. So lovely, just really pretty. I just really love the colours in this. And then half boxes, and again I just left the plain ones very simple because I just felt like it just needed some simplicity with it. And then the mixed event labels. Love this typewriter in the background here, it's just so lovely. The day covers and dates and days of the week. Day-to-day labels, you've got all your different things there, and then the make a list page as well, and I think this is probably almost my favourite sticker in the whole collection, the one with the castle just in the background. The washi pack, I had to do some book washi. That'd be really nice actually for setting up a reading tracker page or something, wouldn't it, as well? So I have those. And then the monthly skeleton, which has got the castle in the background and all these beautiful autumnal colours. and I really am spoilt for choice for this one, which one I'm going to use in September and which I'm going to use in October from these two kits. Then the monthly extras, and this butterfly washi down side is just so pretty. Let you see the other parts of it. The notes pages as well. I really like that typewriter there. I just think it's gorgeous. And the second notes page too, as these are available separately. So that is the fairy tale collection, and I hope you like it. I was just so pleased with how that came together. The theme, the quote, the colours, just everything. I just thought, oh yes, it works well. So yeah, so these will be live, all of the two new collections and the Christmas countdown and the new binder dividers and the Penguin Joe and everything. These will be live at 6 PM EllieBeth time as usual on Wednesday the 25th of July, appropriately enough for the Christmas releases. As I say, do keep an eye out on my social media because there are some things coming up for to do with Christmas in July. And I hope you really like them. I wonder which is your favourite collection kit, and do you decorate for back to school if you have children in school, or if you yourself are still in education? Do you decorate for back to school, and what do you like to put in? What sort of style do you like for that first week back? Anyhow, take care lovely people. I shall speak to you again soon. Bye bye.